we finish up week number 8 on a high note. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's gonna be the Mile High University. I know I'm gonna wait for White Guy to hear this one. Football Giants going against the Snip Snap Gang of East Augusta University, them Blue Lobsters. Cannot wait to see this matchup. This will be the first official meetup between these two teams this season, and this is one game that I've been looking forward to seeing out of all the matchups, actually, in my personal opinion, because both of these teams are right in that middle area there. Currently, East Augusta is at the number 2 seed with the 5-2 record. Mile High University, they're at the number 3 spot currently with a 4-3 record. So can't wait to see how these teams play out in this one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like I always say, do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates that we have available for you. We got a lot of stuff going on with us in the USFA, within the CSFA, whatever you want to call it. We're here ready to make some plays, and let's go ahead and get it popping in just a little bit. I'll go ahead and flip over to the gameplay portion so you can see what we're working with. And as you can see, we're pretty split up all over this one. We got some close games here. We got a little bit of a blowouts in favor of Mile High, but East Augusta in the 1K Sims is the slim favorite. You could call it a coin flip, so you know that both of these teams have a lot of juice ready to get it started in this one. This will be the first meetup where East Augusta goes up against Mike, the main man, Mike, Magic Mike, Money Mike, whatever you want to call him. And I can't wait to get this one started, man. We're pretty much all ready to go here. I got everything set up already here for you. You see at the bottom the division rankings. Not the division rankings, the conference rankings here within the CSFA. And this is a big a big West versus the Lead East matchup here. I love to see these matchups here. And it's going to be Mile High starting us off with the football. To start this one off, we'll go ahead and flip to the side view for this first kick. Switch it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But we are underway here in Augusta, Maine. East Augusta looking to get their 6th victory of the season, and a win here will definitely help them secure a high seed, secure maybe even one of those home playoff spots, if you will. But Mile High is not looking to play games either, as they start out with a good gain of 7. And you already know I'm going to go over these offenses a little bit later. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Mile High side. They're going to give it to Mike. He's going to make the first down happen. And it's going to be 1st and 10 in favor of Mile High. The Football Giants is moving. West pass for the first time. It's going to be Tomlin Clementine across the middle for the first down. So far, so good here for the Football Giants, getting to the midway point on the field. The first pass of the day, all good. They're going to give it to Mike again, but this time he's not going to get too far. A gain of 1. And I'll bring up Mile High's roster, since they'll be getting back on offense a little bit later, but he's getting stuffed that time around. East Augusta's run defense picking up some steam, and it's going to be a 3rd and long situation here. And off again to Mike, and he sniped. He's going to be Tank Falco. 3 big run play stops there for Mile High, and East Augusta's going to get their first crack on offense tonight. Let's get it popping. This game's just getting started. Snip Snap Gang coming to offense in just a little bit. And you see right there, too, the top quarterbacks there, James West and the homie Hank Falco doing the jobs here. Left side is open. Moldy Cheese going to start it off right down to the 30, make it the 29-yard line, and East Augusta is going to get their first down of the day. Not 100% sure who this game really favors. Faking the handoff, right side is open. Giancarlo fumbles, but Moldy Cheese is right there to pick it back up. Solid job there by the veterans staying with the play. It's going to be 2nd and inches here. What are they going to do with this one? Quick pitch. No, he's going to be sacked. Never mind. Castro right up the middle of the offensive line coming through, and they're going to move him backwards. And there's going to be a 3 wide outset here. Goose looking to keep this drive alive. Looking left side, caught by Aaron Witten at midfield. So both of these offenses onto a solid start. But Augusta looking to make sure this drive keeps on going. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be a pass here once again by Falco. Toss it deep and no dice there. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 coming up. I got Mile High's offense all ready to go when they get back on. But so far this first quarter going by really quickly. You gotta make sure you keep up. Pass left side is incomplete. Gonna be 3rd down real quick, and both teams getting towards that midfield portion, and then it's kind of slowing down. But Goose is going to go 5 wide here, trying the right side, caught by Moldy Cheese, and he's free to the 10. And I don't know what to say that hasn't already been said about that man, Moldy Cheese. Touchdown, snip, snap, gang. I got to do it one time for the clicks, the memes, all the good stuff. No good on the extra point, so that'll definitely see if that extra point comes back to haunt them in this very close matchup. But Augusta will take the touchdown to start this one off. Augusta first time on offense is good. Mile High still looking for their first set of points this game, but it's going to be 1st and 10 here. Let's go ahead and talk about this offense since I do have the roster up. Quarterback, senior quarterback there, James West doing his thug fizzle. You see right there Mike with his with another carry on the day after a gain of 6. Let me go ahead and zoom this out just a little bit so I can see. You know I got bad eyes, but it's going to be Jerry Riggs, Jalen Smith, and Tomlin Clementine at the wide receiver spot. Tank Falco on the big stop there. You love to see it. Let's see here. Tight. Oh, they also have JP Bradham. Make sure you watch out for the new home. He said he's the future, but Mike is going to be stopped on 3rd down. See JP Bradham, Tomlin Clementine, Jalen Smith, and Jerry Riggs will be the wide receivers for them. Masulu Rusu, the tight end, and kicker / punter, as you see, Jorge Almada. So Augusta on offense again. Got the 6-0 advantage at the current moment. This game ain't dead by any stretch of the word, but so far the first quarter moving by real quick. They're going to try the right side. Schmidt's going to make his first catch of the day after a gain of 4. And let's talk about this defense here since they are on the field. Let's go ahead and see if I can find a linebacker spot, if I can. But Giancarlo Velasquez getting up the field there with that pass play, getting inside Mile High University's territory. Can't seem to find the linebacker. There you go. It's going to be Leon Butler, Calvin Thomas, Blaze Young, and the homie Kavion Scott. Sorry about that. Kavion Scott. But Gus Cerrone there with the nice play, getting them to the 32. On the defensive back side of things, they have Angel Flugel, Bill Wilson, and Jordan Benny. 2 of those players appear to be heading up to the big leagues pretty soon, so make sure you watch out for them. I was talking to the homie, the school admin for Mile High. The builds in regards to the player builds have their strengths and definitely have their weaknesses, but with the ability to get your equipment and just getting TPE overall, you'll be able to mitigate those things. Right side is open. Moldy Cheese once again, he's by himself. I'm trying to tell you, you leave him by himself on the island, he'll make you pay. And Goose is going to jump up 2 scores already, 4 catches, 96 yards. Goose on point, except on the extra point side of things. So technically this is, well, it'll still be a 2-possession game regardless if you made them both or not. But Mile High, they're currently down 12-0 real quick. Augusta finding the creases in that defense, and Riggs is going to try to take it back himself, but not quite getting it. They're going to start at the 32-yard line. And as you can see right here, 13 seconds left in the first. We're already 10 minutes into this video, and that's going to be no good to that pass to the right. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Hank Falco already in the moves to be the top dog in regards to the quarterback set. next set of games here for the CSFA. I'm going to be talking about some of these stats here, but it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here at the end of the first. Mile High on the move inside East Augusta territory. It's going to be Mike again. He's going to get the carry for about 1. Gonna be West again, passing the right side, caught by Sulu, but he's gonna take that one out of bounds. It's gonna be 3rd and 6 coming up. Hand off Mike, not getting the first down again. East Augusta finding their way to get to Mike, probably becoming a little bit of their Achilles heel for what we've seen from Mile High. If they cannot get a fast start with their run game in regards to getting points, it gets even more tough for them as they stick with the run game. That's a little bit of the fallback of having a really beast running back. If you don't get the points along with the yards, it's very tough to go. But Hank Falco's going to toss it deep, and Giancarlo Velasquez comes down with it in coverage. Wow. Look at that, that man right there. He's looking real nice, I must say. You got to keep on updating in order to make those plays happen. That's why you keep on going. But Blaze Young, once again, he's been doing this all season long in the backfield for the stop. 2nd and 11 here. It's going to be Dean again, looking to get to the 40. Looks like he does just that. It's going to be a 3rd and long situation here coming up for East Augusta, though. Clock moving steady again. Inside 6.5 minutes almost, and it's going to be another pass play, left side in double coverage and thrown over the head of the receiver. There goes Angel Food Cake, and that's going to be an interception there. Now Mile High has a little bit of momentum. Hand off to Mike once again, not getting any yardage after that play. Is going to be 2nd and 9. See right there, Mike 11 for 21 at the current moment. It's going to be West. Left side is open. Caught by Clementine. Not quite getting the first. It's going to be 3rd and 2 here. And while we go ahead and bring that up, let's go ahead and see if I can get East Augusta's offense on my screen so I can see what's happening. Mike fumbles the football, and it looks like East Augusta getting this ball back. And it's going to be in favor of the fumble. And we've been talking about some of the struggles here in regards to holding on to the football. Hank Falco looking to get that touchdown, but not happening on that play. A lot of pressure in his face. Had to throw that one right in the middle of the field. Luckily for him, he just throws it where no one is available this time around. But going to be a 4 wide out set here for him. Looking right side. Caught by Augusta inside the 20. And it's going to be 3rd and 3. Handoff here. Dean Schmidt falls forward. He's not going to quite get the first down. He's going to set up a field goal here on the left hash. And Ricardo Queso Quadro so far no good with his kicks. Can he get the job done this time around? Kick is up, and the kick will be good there from 33. And it's going to be 15-0 in favor of East Augusta. But I got their off. Did I have their offense on now? Or did I close out yet? I did not. There you go. Let me go ahead and close out of this and then open this up for East Augusta as Riggs takes this one up the field. Getting past the 30. Three wide out set here. And they're going to go ahead and pass out this one quick to the left side. Called by Clementine. He's going to get around 7. 2nd and 3 on this one. And we'll talk about the offense here for East Augusta in a little bit. But, hey, this clock is just moving too fast for me. I don't know why, but Mike is getting hit in the backfield again. It's going to be Roger Chu with the play. 3rd and 7 here. East Augusta's been playing stellar defense up to this point on all fronts. And Mike is going to find the crease. He's going to get the first down after that play. It's going to set up 1st and 10 here for Mile High. 4 wide out set once again. Right side is open. It's going to be J.P. Bradham. Nice job there getting to the 40. 2.5 minutes left in the second. Checking the time for the video. We're a little over 15 minutes. They're going to give it to Mike, and he sniped again. It's going to be Bridges on the tackle. 2nd and 14 coming up. Final 2 minutes in the second. Once again, high octane gameplay. Pitching it left side. Got some open room, and he's going to get to around the 35. Going to make a 3rd and manageable here. 4 wide receiver set. Going to pass this time around. Right side is open, and if he threw that a little bit high enough, I think that would have been going the other way. But it's going to be 4th and 5 coming up here. And you seen in the last game there for East Augusta, they ended the game with the pick 6 essentially. So they're definitely ball hawking, looking to get some more of those big plays. But East Augusta's on offense here. Let's talk about it really fast. Right before we get to halftime, it's going to be Hank Falco at quarterback as he passed that left side. And Moldy Cheese running again. There's a flag on the play, and I think it's going to be coming back, unfortunately, there for East Augusta. But wow, he's just money every single time he gets the ball in open space. But unfortunate there for East Augusta. They will stay at 15 points. And now they're moved for the 4 wide, 1 tight end set here. Looking to get those points back on this play here. There's going to be Magic Mahomes, and he's running free. He will get the first down. Not quite the touchdown, but he's been one of those unsung heroes there for East Augusta. He's been finding creases all over defense, finding creases all over defense all game long, passing the left side, and it should have been picked off again. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. But quarterback Hank Falco, running back Dane Schmidt, wide receivers will be Aaron Witten, Magic Mahomes, Moldy Cheese, and Gus Cerrone. And it's going to be tight end Giancarlo Velasquez, kicker / punter Ricardo Queso Quattro. And we'll see if they get back on defense here. We'll talk about the defense before they get back onto the field. Looks like it will be a stop there by Mile High. But yeah, let's talk about it since we do have a little bit of time before we get to the stats here. Let me see here. It's going to be linebackers Tank Falco, Brandon Abbott, and Blaze Henderson. On the defensive back side of things, they have Mikey Jackson, Taro Sugimoto, Brand Mold, and Jalen Ramsey Jr. So let's see what they got going on for this play. Mile High down 15, looking for some room, passing it, and Clementine will make the play, calling timeout number 2 as they get to midfield almost. 5 for 59 on the day so far for Clementine. Under pressure, not getting that pass off there. 2nd and 10. Looked like it was a decent enough pass. It didn't look like East Augusta's defenders had enough chance to do anything, but it's going to be 2nd and 10 as they pass it. Send the blitz on the left side, doesn't get home, and it's going to be incomplete again. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Handoff, and Mike is going to be stopped again by Chu, and East Augusta will get this ball back here. Maybe they'll have another chance for one of those one-hitter quitters, but we shall see. 10 seconds here. There's going to be on-brand Mold on the return, taking that past the 20, and they have 5 seconds here. If they could find Moldy Cheese one of those crossing routes across the middle, maybe they could find that extra set of points here before halftime. Quick right side caught by Moldy Cheese, but they won't be able to get the timeout off to conserve the clock. But it's going to be 15-0 so far in favor of East Augusta. 14 for 21 on the day for Hank Falco. 2 TDs, 1 interception, 234 yards. On the other side, it's going to be 7 for 11, 81 yards. Looking pretty nice, I must say, on both sides. Let's check the team leaders here. Dean Schmidt has not got a positive yard outside of the 3-yard gain that we see here. They've been going backwards, getting negative gains, giving gain of 0. We've seen that a couple times. So on the other side, 17 for 26 on the day there. The East Augusta defense playing their hearts out at the current moment, but still got plenty of time. On the receiving side here, actually, let's check here. 67% there for Falco, 64% there for West. So the completions are coming through. On the receiving side here, they got Moldy Cheese, 6 for 112, 2 TDs. Gus Cerrone there with 2 for 23. Giancarlo Velasquez with 3 for 50. And on the other side is Tom and Clementine leading the way, 5 for 59. Asulu has a catch for 4 yards, and JP Bradham there with 1 for 18. Good job for the new homie. On defense here, let's see here. Brandon Abbott, I believe he had the recovery. That's really about it. That's why he's on top. Blaze Henderson, 3 tackles, 1 forced fumble. He the one that made the forced fumble that got to Abbott. Looks like Tank Falco coming away with 6 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. Mikey Jackson there with 3, and Taro Sugimoto with 3. Let's see here. Angel Flugel had the interception, a forced fumble, a deflected pass, and 2 tackles. So doing very good right now. Bill Wilson with 2 tackles and 2 deflected passes, and Calvin Thomas with 3 tackles. On the team stats here, pretty much a low play affair at the current moment. Both teams under 30 plays, but that's mostly due to the clock run off with all these positive plays. They're making it work, and they're making it that high octane action like we like to see. But keeping it moving here, 226 to 107 in regards to the total yards, and as you can see, it's all in the passing game there for East Augusta. It's been that kind of day, and even then they're slowing down Mike so much, it's not making too much of a dent in regards to that either. So right now, East Augusta leading the way. Looks like Mile High had that sack a little bit earlier. Both teams have a turnover. 1 fumble for the Mile High side, and Hank Falco threw the interception. So we're already at 21 minutes, almost 22 minutes in this video, and East Augusta starting out with a 15-0 lead and getting the ball to start out the second half. Once again, this is a game where Mile High does not want to be stuck, where they're going to be playing the run game a lot, and it's not going to be in their favor in the long game, especially if East Augusta is hitting on their plays. The more they hit on their plays along with the run game that Mile High will do, the worse it's going to end up being. But Dean Schmidt's trying to get some positive yards this time around. It's going to be 2nd and 4 after that play. The drawbacks of the run game. 2nd and 4 coming up. Falco looking, middle of the field, caught by Aaron Witten right at midfield, and it's going to be 1st and 10 once again. East Augusta's crowd loving what they're seeing so far. They're going to go for the jumbo set. They're going to be going to a reverse play, and Dean Schmidt will get past midfield a little bit. A gain of 1. And off again to Schmidt. A juke move will get him closer to 45, and it's going to be 3rd and medium coming up here for East Augusta. I won't be surprised if they go ahead for the pass play, see if they could get something quick to one of these sidelines. Going to go for the drag, and yeah, the man open there was, I believe, the tight end going to the right side wide open, but elected not to go that way, and that'll be their wrongdoing. RQQ looking for the pin, and it looks like he will get him out of bounds at the very least, right at the 20-yard line. So that's definitely a pin. That's a punt inside the 20. Mile High back on offense. They're going to try Mike again, and he's only going to get maybe 3. East Augusta's real quick on the run game. That's one of their biggest strengths. They've shown it since last season. Going to keep it moving here. Mike going to get another one, and once again, after a gain of 3, it's going to set up a 3rd down once again. Mile High on the move. And they're going to give it to Mike, and he's not going to get the 1st down again. East Augusta in their bag defensively, slowing down their biggest playmaker, and it's going to be 4th and 3. Sending it to on-brand Mold there around the 33. On-brand Mold getting to around the 40. Actually, that's 39 there, so around a gain of around 6. East Augusta back on offense once again. They're going to start in the pistol formation here. Going to fake the handoff, quick pitch left side, and if that passes a little bit more up the field, I think that would be pick 6 worthy. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Faking the handoff here, right side, and dropped. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Clock slowing down a little bit due to the incompletions. but still got some time here. 4 wide set, 1 tight end. They do got Giancarlo running right side, and Moldy Cheese does it again. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. If he's in open space, he's just going to snag it over your defensive player and just take off running. And that's going to be touchdown number 3 there for East Augusta's top tier running back. Kick is up and good. His first extra point on the day there for Ricardo Queso-Quattro. And it's 22-0 at the current moment. And Mile High's in a tough spot with a little bit over 15 minutes. How long can they go with their run game? One recommendation that I was saying to a lot of people, if they have a really good running back, look at what they're doing in Arizona within the USFA. They've been putting Ulf Jacobson in some serious passing attacks as well, and he's been showing out pretty recently in these last few games, and that could definitely help kind of open up the run game. But it's going to be a 4 wide set here for West. Right side is open, and there goes. That's what I was talking about right there. Come out the flat a little bit, show out those hands, and see what you can do in open space. But that's going to be a first down there for Mile High, keeping them moving. Going to be Mike again. Going to get inside East Augusta territory with that play, a gain of 7. But those are some things that you kind of need to try out, see what can happen with your offense. And this is why I always recommend, if you have the chance to run the game on your PC/laptop, try out some different things, try some stats, tie some different strats there. If you do have the ability, I do have a little bit of a surprise coming up within the next couple of days or so. So watch out for it. Tom and Clementine getting inside the 30. And Mile High is on the move. Can they punch it in? Hand off again to Mike up the middle. Gonna get around 8. Make it 7. And yes, I definitely do recommend throwing in a little bit of screenplays within some of your sets. If you have a real fast running back, Mike getting the first down inside the red zone. They go, keeping the chains moving. Of course, they cannot slack, and they do need to move a little bit quicker. They're going to give it to the fullback now, switching up a little bit. But Taro's going to be the culprit, and that'll get him to the 1 yard line. Mile High already setting up here for a touchdown, but they need to punch it in. Pitch left side, and it's going to be Mike running through 2 defenders, and that's going to be Mile High football giant touchdown. 26 for 56 on the day. They're in the rushing attack. Almada is going to knock it through, and it's 22-7. Mile High will get their first crack of points today. It took them a couple quarters, but they are on the board. But now if they could get the stop, another touchdown, we've got ourselves a ball game here. We still got some time here. East Augusta is going to take this one up to the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Making the handoff, and Falco sacked. It's going to be Leon Butler off the edge. A nice job there by the linebacker. That's going to set him back 5 yards right there. I was about to say 15 yards. But it's 2nd and 15 here. Going to give it to Schmidt. He's going to get maybe 1. 3rd and 14 coming up here. And this is exactly what Mile High is looking for here. Definitely not out the game by any means. But looking left side and caught by Magic Mahomes. Do you believe in magic? I'm not going to sing like I did last time. It's not going to happen. You already caught me slipping one time. It's not going to happen again. But East Augusta is going to get the snap, give it to the fullback to close out quarter number 3. Looks like a 15-point lead in regards to East Augusta. Still well within a 2-possession lead here. And they're trying to get something rolling. Right side, drop it in the bucket there for your tight end. He'll make him pay. 1st and 10 for East Augusta. Trying to get that touchdown back. Mile High can't afford to give that up. It's going to be right side. And it looks like a drop there to Cerrone. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Falco looking, Midfield, and Gusaroni does not drop that one. They're inside the 15. Offense picking up a little steam here. Taking the handoff. It's going to be a pass play. Right side, and complete. It's going right in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. 30 minutes here in this video. And going by real quick as expected. It's going to be Falco again. Looking left side, caught by Giancarlo, and he's going to run free to the touchdown. And it's going to be Giancarlo Velasquez. I believe his first touchdown of the season for him, but solid job on that drive, getting them involved. Kick is up, kick is good, and it's 29-7, essentially erasing that last touchdown from Mile High. And at the current moment, everything is so far so good here for this East Augusta offense and defense. Riggs is going to be the man, taking that to around the 28. 1st and 10 for the football Giants. 8.5 minutes left in the 4th. And they're going to definitely need to get something cooking here if they want some sort of a comeback. They're going to give it to Mike, and he's not getting too much further than a couple of yards. 2nd and 8. West passing this one left side, caught by Clementine on the sidelines. Toe tapping is going to be 3rd and 4 here. Right now, the current battle has East Augusta's quarterback winning the fold between West and Falco. Oliver Crawford Davis with the stop, and East Augusta's getting the ball back, and they'll have a chance to get 30 if Mile High cannot find the answer to this offense. Sending it pretty far away to around the 28. Come on, Brand Mold, not getting too much further than that. To the 31-yard line here, and East Augusta's back on. Going to pass out this one. Left side is open, but the drop is going to be 2nd and 10 there to Dean Schmidt. And I'll get these updated on the ticker when we get to it. It's going to be a handoff to Schmidt this time around. He's going to get around 3. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Approaching the 6.5 minute mark here in the 4th. And every first down from here is just going to make it a lot easier for them to get the W. Left side caught by Schmidt, not getting the first down that time. Actually, no, it would have been pretty tough there to get the first down there, regardless if you cut outside or inside. But it's going to be 4th and 3 here. Mile High getting this football back. And they need to get their offense rolling here, at least try to get in double digits. I think that'll be a good start. Maybe a field goal or a touchdown to help their cause, get them into the game. A little too late, in my personal opinion. East Augusta kind of took advantage of that defense there. And once Moldy Cheese is in the open space, he opens up the field so much for everyone else. And you see right there, Giancarlo came through with some catches. Passing the right side, caught by Sulu, and he's running free. And he's going to take it to the 20-10, not being caught there. Mile High is in the end zone again. First touchdown pass on the day there for James West. I know he's been looking for that one, but did catch East Augusta slipping in that play. Kick is up, kick is good, and it's 29-14. Last time Mile High scored, East Augusta was able to bounce back and get back on the scoreboard. Can they repeat it? Mile High technically still not out of the game. With the interception or some sort of turnover, they're back in field goal range or back in scoring distance. And then looks like they're going to go empty set here. They send a blitz, and they're going to go deep right side, and it's going to be picked off. I think I called it Tillman the second. Oh my goodness, Mile High, they're getting some life here. And let's see if they can keep it going. 29-14. They're going to give it to Mike. He's got some room. He fumbles, but luckily for them, Tom and Clementine was right there. That fumble almost bit them into you-know-what once again. Here comes Mile High. They did get the first down, however, so they're keeping it moving. He's going to get inside East Augusta territory with the run play. For the last 4 minutes here, Mile High showing some serious fight. I could give them a lot of credit, but at the current moment, they need to go further upfield. That's another tackle there before the first down mark, 3rd and 2. And every run play is going to hurt their chances, but it looks like they will move to the 5 wide here. East Augusta with the chance, left side, and in between 3 defenders, Jerry Riggs. How do you do? Inside the 30 they go. Hand off to Mike, looking for a room. Make one man miss, and it looks like he's going to get close to the first down mark, but not quite there. Second and inches here. West passing it under some pressure. Had to throw that one away. No one home on that one. It's going to be 3rd and inches. 5 wide receiver set. Once again, quick left side and almost picked off by Mikey Jackson. 4th and inches, and I think this is 4 down territory. A field goal ain't going to cut it. They got to keep the pass game going. And they're going to go ahead, see if they can get it. And they do get Riggs again inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. Clock stops there. Mile High still cooking. Trying to make it at the very least a close game. The touchdown will help the cause. West left side, caught by Clementine, but not getting the touchdown. It's going to be at the 4-yard line here, picking up the pace a little bit. I see you. Going for the 3 wide. It's going to be West again. Look for a man left side open, but the pass incomplete. The pass was a little bit to the left when it should have been a little bit closer to the middle of the field. Give his wide receiver a chance. But it's going to be 3rd and goal here. West passing it right side and incomplete. Almost right into the hands of a defender, but it's going to be 4th and goal. 5 wide set here. Honestly, don't recommend this kind of formation here this close, but they're going to roll with it. Right side is wide open, though. What do I know? Fee, 5, 4, fum. Gets the touchdown. It's going to be 29-20. They're looking for the 2-point conversion to make it a 7-point game. They're going to give it to Falcon, and that's probably the wrong person to give it to. It's going to be Blaze Henderson again to stop keeping it a 2-possession game. And they got to go for the onside kick, but looks like they're going to go for the regular kick on that one. I probably would have went for the onside on that one, me personally. But Aaron Witten taking that pass at 30. Mile High technically still has a shot, but they need to not give up any big plays or first downs from here on out. It's going to be Schmidt. He's going to get around 5 on the play as they called their first time out. And I'm thinking East Augusta may just stick to the run game, see if they can try to get their keep the clock moving, burn those timeouts. I won't be mad at it. It's going to be Schmidt, and he's close at the sticks, and the face mask will give them a first down. They're going to get it regardless, but it's going to be 1st and 10 here at the 49. Mile High with 1 timeout here. Last 1 minute, 25 seconds. They're going to pitch to him again, see if he can get some more yardage, but not quite getting it there. He's going backwards on that play. Mile High calls timeout number 3. Looks like East Augusta's keeping their normal offense here. Making the handoff. No, he's going to give it to Schmidt. Going to run it up the field. 3rd and 8 coming up. And from this particular mind frame, they may get the ball again. But it looks like they may just let the clock drain here. It looks like, in theory, it should be a victory here for East Augusta. 13 for 22 on the day for Schmidt. 3rd and 8 on this particular play. They should be hacking it right about now. There you go. Spin move there for Schmidt, but it's not going anywhere there but backwards. And looks like Mile High should be at the very least getting one more punt their way. See if they can add a little bit more points to their total with the quick score. But right now, it looks like it's an East Augusta victory here. But a solid attempt at a comeback for Mile High. Some of the offense came a little bit too late, in my opinion, but also got to give East Augusta credit. But the punt is so high that it runs the clock out. Your final score is going to be 29-20 in favor of East Augusta. Let's go ahead and check these stats out real quick. 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions there for Hank Falco, 21 for 35, 379. On the other side, 15 for 23, 2 TDs, 218 yards. Solid job there by James West with the 2 TDs. Going into the team leader set here, let's see what's happening. It's going to be 1.6 yards carried there for Schmidt, 33 for 75, 1 TD there for Mike, and looks like 2.3. So got to give these defenses credit. Both running backs had some troubles there. Wide receiver wise is going to be receiving wise is going to be 7 for 173, 3 TDs on the day there for Moldy Cheese. Giancarlo Velasquez adding one more touchdown with the 5 for 79 game. It's going to be 3 for 50 there for Gus Cerrone. Tom and Clementine 8 for 77 on the day. Jerry Riggs there 2 for 29. The Sulu with 2 for 72, 1 TD. And checking the other side, let's see, it's going to be Falco with the 15 tackle game, a straight base of a game right there. He was all over the field. It's going to be 3 tackles for loss. Brandon Abbott there, I believe he had the recovery of the fumble, and Blaze Henderson had the forced fumble there. 7 tackles between these two players. Blaze with 1 tackle for loss. Taro also forced a fumble there. You see that 5 tackles on the day for him. And Mikey Jackson had 4 tackles and 2 deflected passes. On the other side, Angel Flukel 2 tackles, 1 interception, 1 deflected pass, 1 forced fumble. And Tillman also had an interception there. That's a bot player. Butler there with 6 tackles, a sack, a tackle for loss. That's a bot player here with another sack. And Wilson, 4 tackles, 2 deflected passes. On the team stats here, Mile High had a little bit of an edge in the total plays, but the total yards goes in favor of East Augusta by around 100. So good job there from them. 2 sacks in favor of Mile High, but it looks like it didn't pay too much of a mind in regards to the score. 3 turnovers on the day in favor of Mile High. They only had the fumble, and East Augusta threw 2 interceptions. Going into the player stats, let's go ahead and check on it. Let's see what they got going on. 65% there for James West. Good job by the homie. Let's see here, 33 for 75, 1 TD there for Mike doing his thing. Receiving wise, Simon Clementine 8 for 77, averaging about a first down to catch. Solid job. And you see right there, only 1 drop and 1 catch, 1 pass that was just out of his reach. So definitely a good day for Tomlin. Jerry Riggs there, let's see, 5 targets there, 2 for 29, no drops there. Just gotta keep on updating, get your speed up, get your hands up, and those catches will go up for you for sure. Musulu Rusu 2 for 72, 1 TD, only had 2 targets and he made him pay with it. Mike only had 1 target, he made him pay there, 1 for 18. Same could be said there for JP Bradham. Let's see here. P5 Foam, the bot had the touchdown there. Jalen Smith had 3 targets, dropped 1 of them. Let's see here. Defensively, they got Butler there with 6 tackles, a sack, a tackle for loss. Calvin Thomas, 5 tackles, a tackle for loss. Blaze Young, 5 tackles, a tackle for loss. Jordan Vinny, 4 tackles. Bill Wilson there, 4 tackles, 2 deflected passes. And let's see here if there's anyone else. Angel Flugel there, 2 tackles, 1 interception. Let's see, a deflected pass and a forced fumble all over the field. JP Bradman even getting a tackle there. You love to see it. Let's see here. Kavion Scott there with 1 tackle on the day. Shout out to the new homie. And that's all of the users there. Going into the return side of things, Angel Food Cake there with 9.5 yards on the punt return. Jerry Riggs averaging almost 15 on the kick return. Solid day for him. Kicking wise, Almada knocked through every single point that he had available to get some points. Wasn't really in field goal range there for most of the game. When they got close, they've scored a touchdown. So big ups to the homies in Mile High. Just a little bit too late in when those scores came in, but Almada was on point there, 2 for 2 all day. And we'll check the punting stats a little bit later. Going into the East Augusta side here, 60% flush there for Hank Falco, 21 for 35. And let's see here, rushing wise, 1.6 yards a carry there for Schmidt. Receiving wise, let's see what it looks like. 7 for 173, 3 TDs, averaging almost 25 yards a catch. Giancarlo Velasquez, 5 catches, 79 yards there, 1 TD. Gus Cerrone, 3 for 50. And let's see here. Dean Schmidt had 2 for 7, had a drop there. Magic Mahomes there, 2 for 41. Aaron Witten, 2 for 29. So it looks like the core wide receivers had a pretty balanced day overall. See right there, like all the main receivers there had at least 4 targets, and with Moldy Cheese having 10. So solid balance there, hitting all over the faces with their passes. Once again, Tank Falco leading the way with 15 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Good job from him. Blaze Henderson with a tackle for loss, a forced fumble, and 6 tackles. Taro with the forced fumble and 5 tackles. Mackie Jackson with 4 tackles and 2 deflected passes. Let's see here. Keep on going. On brand mold, 3 tackles. Jalen Ramsey Jr., 3 tackles. And let's see if there's any other users here. Brandon Abbott there recovered the fumble and a tackle. Good job for him. That's all the defensive players there. On brand mold averaging almost 4 yards a punt return. Aaron Witten there averaging 16 on the dot. Kicking wise here, 5 attempts, 3 kicks made there for RQQ. And it looks like 5 total points there for him, but definitely need to work on the extra points. Had a little bit of a slow day. Did have a little bit of inconsistency there when you update. You just gotta keep on updating. Those misses will be much less of a chance from happening. But and we'll check the punting stats, of course, when we get to it. But CSFA wise, we are done with week number 8. I will go ahead and update the ticker like I always do post game, and we'll move into Saturday for the last set of the USFA games, week 8. Make sure you stand by for that, and we should be having our rematch of the homies in, what's the word I'm looking for? The homies in St. Louis and Huntington Beach, the top 2 teams. They will face off again, and if I do get off on time, I should be able to do the streams for that particular game. I will let you know how it happens on my side work wise. Keep a lookout for that. Make sure you join up, show some love to the chat, the channel, the forum, the Discord, all the good stuff. And we'll go ahead and sign off here. It's been a pleasure like always. And I'll go ahead and get set up for week number 8 of the USFA. I'll go ahead and see you then. Stay safe and have a good rest of your Friday.